I have ended up on the misogynistic side of TikTok. So, any followers that I have or women that are supportive, that appreciate me, please like, comment, share this post so that I can get back on the loving feminine side of TikTok. I posted a video earlier today talking about my roster and what it was, and I very simply detailed how I date. So, how I systematically will date men. I will have around 3 men at a time that I'm pursuing, that I'm dating. And if it's not a match, I tell them in a respectful way and move on. This triggered a lot of men, and they have said some very vile things. And I have female friends and followers on my TikTok that are reporting them, which thank you. I appreciate you. This is what women can do in the world when we support one another. But I think it speaks to just how jealous men are at the options that women have, because they have been sold this storyline from infancy that the world is their oyster and that we are dependent on them as women, and that our entire lives are centered around them choosing us. And so they don't have to do a lot of emotional work. All they have to do is provide. And in some cases, they don't even do that. Just by their mere presence, they are worthy, and that they deserve women, and that they deserve love and sex. And I think what they're realizing now with this feminine awakening is that they have to do more. They have to be emotionally literate. They have to figure their shit out. They have to stop projecting their shadows and their dysfunction onto the women in their lives, because women are not taking it anymore. And you can only have sympathy for them that they live in a patriarchy too that fucks them over and doesn't teach them how to get in touch with their emotions and how to work through those shadows for so long. Because what I saw in the last 24 hours as comments on this very simple video about dating is that men would rather shame women, try to make women feel like they're going to end up alone and have no options, make women feel like they're worthless, like they're somehow easy because they are dating systematically, than actually do that work. And I have no tolerance for that. That is toxic. It's so dark. It's so low vibrational. It's sad that these men would rather do all of those things to another human being, especially an attractive woman, which I know that I am. So it's funny because some of these comments, men trying to trash my appearance, I just feel pity for them. I'm never, ever going to believe anything that they say. They cannot affect my sense of self. So to me, it's just such a vain endeavor. It doesn't work. Shaming women doesn't work. It may have worked in generations past. It does not work now. So evolve or die. I mean, that is literally what they're facing, because these tactics don't work to keep women around anymore. So either they do the work and they become better men, or they die alone. And they are so jealous of the options that we have. Let me share a story. My beloved cousin and friend came down to visit me from out of town, and she was on the apps while she was here. And I was with my toxic ex-boyfriend at the time, and so he knew what was going on with her. And she managed to date and pull in so many men in that weekend on dating apps, because she is a beautiful, articulate, full package, high value woman. And I don't think he had ever seen behind the curtain of what women can pull and what at any given time we have at our disposal. I don't think he realized that it's the opposite of what he's been sold. He's been sold the lie that men have all the options and women are at their mercy and that we have no options. It's the opposite. We have all the options. They are alone. They are scared. And he saw what was going down that weekend and how she just at any given time had a man calling her, visiting us, wanting to take her out. And he said to me with so much bitterness in his voice, women can get whatever they want. I don't think he realized that. And so by me pulling the curtain and showing you how I date systematically, that at any point in time, I can have 3 really good high value men that I am pursuing and have my choice of them, that makes them so mad. So to be worthy of settling down with a high value woman that has self-respect, that has high standards, you also have to be the type of man that is in that dating pool and is doing that work on themselves rather than sitting behind a computer screen, shaming and devaluing women and being really pathetic, actually. And fruitlessly, I might add, because none of those tactics work anymore on high value women. So, if you need to know as a man how to rise and face yourself and level the fuck up, peruse this app. Please spend your time doing that instead of attacking women because it doesn't work anymore. We have all the options. We are the prize and the treasure. And the sooner that you recognize that and get on board, the happier your life will be and the more healthy the world will be.